NPA AC. AC on NPA for students and children in English. NPA is the abbreviated form of non-performing assets. NPA is a very well-known term in commercial fields. The lists of non-performing assets are found on a bank or any other financial institution's balance sheet. A lender always makes an agreement of debt with the borrower. When the borrower doesn't return the money with interest after a long period, then the lender forces the borrower to liquidate any assets that were pledged as part of the agreement of debt. The lender then can write off that asset as a bad debt and then sell it to a collection agency at a discount. In most cases, when any loan payment is not made for 90 days, then the debt is classified as non-performing. 90 days is a standard period, whereas the elapsed time amount may vary depending on the terms and conditions of the loan of each individual. At any point during the time of maturity of the loan, it can be classified as a non-performing asset. An example will make the concept of non-performing assets clear. Let us assume a company with a loan of INR 1 crore with interest of INR 50,000 per month fails to pay for 3 consecutive months. The lender, that is the person or any bank or company who lent that company, can categorize the loan as non-performing to meet the regulatory requirements. The lender can also categorize the loan as non-performing if the company pays all the interest but fails to return the principal at maturity. Carrying non-performing assets is also referred to as non-performing loans. On the balance sheet, the non-performing loans put extra pressure on the lender. If the interest or principal is not paid, then the cash flow of the lender will reduce significantly. Reduction of the cash flow will disrupt the budget and thus decreasing earnings. There are different types of non-performing assets. The most common type of non-performing asset is term loans. Though there are a few other types of NPA as well. Overdraft and cash credit accounts is a type of NPA that is left out of order for more than 3 months. Regular payment is overdue for more than 3 months or any other type of account. There is a process of recording the non-performing assets. Banks classify non-performing assets into 3 categories according to the duration of the asset's non-performance. These 3 categories are substandard assets, doubtful assets, and loss assets. As an asset that has been non-performing for less than a year is classified as a substandard asset. An asset that has been in a state of non-performing for more than a year is classified as a doubtful asset. And loans with losses that are identified by the auditor, bank, or inspector that need to be fully written off are called loss assets. Lenders face minimal and sometimes huge losses due to non-performing assets. They have just 4 options to cover up all the losses or some of the losses. The lenders may take proactive steps when companies struggle to return their debt, to reconstruct the loans, to keep the maintenance of cash flow. In this way, they can avoid the classification of loans as non-performing assets altogether.